Hi yo, it's Bay. I am back with another video to cover some things I forgot to cover, which are the new characters. I am, terribly sorry because I thought, this Sao Paulo Tsubasa and, the Red Santana were the only ones because that was how it was like in Japan when they first came out. But I found out that there are way more than that. So let me go over all these new characters. Are they good or not? Okay, before I do that, I want to make one correction in addition, which is I said in like 2 videos in the past maybe that in the current event that's going on where you can get the red Ishizaki and blue Espadas, I said to, I think I covered the priority of which one to go for, and the priority doesn't change. Okay, it's good, but I said to collect to level this forcible interception to 99 by trading it with silver ticket, but you can't because the stock is 8. Thanks for someone that gave me comment to for the correction. Yeah, I noticed that after that comment. So yeah, so actually you could only go up to level 9, including the original one. Yeah, but still, I think it's 9. I don't remember how rank A goes up, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, you could only trade 8. Okay, but anyways, you should do maximum. If it's 8, it's not that hard, right? You only need 8 silver tickets. That's easy. So yeah. And I received another question saying, how do you collect these golden tickets? And my answer to you is, sorry to say, but all you can do is just run the event over and over. That's all you can do. And the drop rate is, I heard that it's really low for the golden ticket especially. So yeah, all you can do is just run the event over and over until for the last what, like 2 weeks or 10 days. Yeah, that's the only way you could collect these tickets. Yeah, so do that and it's worth the effort. That's how strong this red Ishizaki is, and the golden formation. Yeah, they're so good. And of course the SSR black ball and everything like that. Yeah, so do it. You will regret it if you don't, to be honest. Yeah, that's how good. So this event is something you must do, play. Yeah, but I don't know if I could make it in time because I'm just a beginner and I'm only at rank 21, and I'm playing Japanese version, both 2 accounts in Japan and 1 here, and some other games as well. So I don't know if I could make it in time, but yeah, I'll try my best. Yeah, so today let's cover the new characters, and then at the end I'm gonna do some transfer. Yeah, so stay tuned for that. Don't skip because I'm gonna be talking about something really important about the new characters. So are they good? Let's go to the transfer section too. It's easier, I think. So I already covered these Tsubasa and Santana. So for those who haven't watched that video, please do. Yeah, I uploaded it, I think yesterday or maybe today even. Yeah, this morning. Well, in Japan time. And this Schneider, he has this passive Wakabayashi killer. And for those who are using Wakabayashi as a main goalie, and maybe if you're using Mueller as a sub, switch it ASAP. This guy, it will kill you. He's already agility type, so he's he has advantage in terms of type already, and all his stats boost by 30% on top of this if you're using Wakabayashi. Okay, this is insane. And not only that, but this dude's stats so strong. He is the best Schneider up to date. Okay, so Schneider was already pretty damn strong, right? Fire Tiger Twin and the fire shot Schneider, they were already strong, but this dude is the strongest. Okay, because when you look at when you evaluate forward, I personally would say shot is the most important factor, right? And although his pass and some other stuff are weak, it doesn't matter as long as his shot is super strong, and it's better than Fire Tiger Twin, right? And his power is also on the 6000s. So his shot is already super strong, and he will be boosted 30% on top of this if you're using Wakabayashi. So there's no way you can stop him if you're using, you know, it for Wakabayashi. But the one thing is, he doesn't have good shot on him. So his main skill is Fire Feint, which is really weak for S rank. So for those who don't have Fire Tiger Twin or other Schneiders where you can teach that skill to him, then you should definitely go get that SSR raid where you can get the B rank fire shot, because when you maximize that, it'll be the same strength as fire shot S rank level 1. Yeah. And his team skill is agility type player attack plus 5%, so that's not bad too, right? Yeah, so yeah, if you have someone like Mueller, you should change it, because Mueller doesn't have any like a particular enemy who has a killer, you know, passive. Okay, who's next? So next is Espadas killer, who is this? Victorino. So this guy, again, like Schneider, has the killer passive. So those who are using Espadas, you are dead if you face him, because he's like Schneider. His type is green, which means Espadas is blue, so you're weak against him already. And he has the killer passive, and everything will boost by 30%. But one thing, you know, what's different for him with him compared to Schneider is is this it? Yeah. So what's different is the ultimate forward duo. Okay, so he has the combination with Hino, which is strong. Okay, never mind. So for those who have, well, there's no Fest Hino yet in the global version, so when it comes, he'll be a really good pair with Hino. Yeah, but at the moment, Hino is not that good, right? So it's a bit hard for you to use him compared to Schneider, where, you know, because Schneider could shoot by himself, yeah, but he can't. So that's the thing. Well, you can, of course, if you're if you put Hino, of course, or, you know, you could use this low ball A rank shot, but, you know, it's not as like threatening like Schneider. But still, if you're Espadas, you better be careful, really. Okay, and this guy's team skill is, you know, same as Schneider, on attack 5% for what, green type. Yeah. And I think it was the third one was the Argentina guy, right? Wasn't it? Where is he? Pascal, isn't it? Yeah. So this Pascal, so he again has a killer type for Hernandez, so Gino. So those who are using Gino Hernandez, especially the better one, he's a green type. The first initial one is blue, so he's actually, you know, strong against him in terms of type. But, you know, his, you know, stats aren't that strong. So even if he doesn't have the killer passive, I think you're gonna be having hard time anyways. So yeah, so for him, unlike Schneider, again, he only has low ball shot. Although this is strong, you know, he could shoot alone, but oh no, he can't. He needs Diaz, yeah. He needs Diaz. So for those who have Fest Diaz, or, you know, the initial Diaz, you might want to, you know, do forward together with him, so that he'll be, you know, you'll be able to fully utilize this guy. Yeah. And yeah, so for those, again, you know, who's using Gino Hernandez, you better be careful, because he's gonna be super strong. Yeah. See, they're not this who is this? Pascal and Victorino aren't strong as Schneider in terms of the stats, but still their shots are like, you know, above 6,500, and power is on like the late 5,000. So they're strong, good enough, of course, and they get the 30% boost. So especially for Schneider, even if you're not Wakabayashi, you better be careful. He's one of the strongest shooter up to date. This is the collection guy. See? Yeah. So they're all strong already as a shooter. So yeah. And so even if you forget about the passive and just see him or see these three characters as just by their stats, they're already strong. Yeah. But the thing is, for both Victorino and Pascal, they need both Diaz and Hino respectively. So for those who don't have these characters, it might be hard for you guys to fully utilize it. Yeah, that's the thing. Who else? Sho and Hisho, the Chinese two and the Korean two. Okay, and Pierre and Napoleon. Oh no, Valken. Oh my god, how many are you getting at once? Okay, so first of all, let me just get rid of these Korean guys. I'm no offense, but to be honest with you guys, they are useless. No, I've never seen anyone use these guys, unless it's like a challenge mode. Yeah, I mean challenge road, which, okay, you guys haven't played this mode yet, but it should come to you guys in the future. It's already in the Japanese version where they limit you. They give you like a regulation where you are forced to use like Asian characters, or there's gonna be like many like missions where you have to follow, or else you can't even try. Yeah, so unless it's like challenge road mode, there is no place for you to use these Korean guys, because their stats are weak. And like, for example, this guy's forward. He looks super powerful, but he only have dribble S rank. And of course, he has like tackle and what's this gentle tiger? I forgot. But anyways, he doesn't have shot, I think. Let me go check it out. Yeah, it's 1-2 skill, right? So it's and there's no rage for him even now in Japan. So how are you supposed to use him, right? He's forward. Yeah. And as for the other Korean dude, he's not good either, because he's forward again. And he has low ball shot, but it's only 415 at max. And look at his stats, it's like all in the 14,000s. So yeah, so that's why frankly speaking, if you get the Korean guys, I'm sorry, but it's not gonna be it's not gonna fill your starting lineup, to be honest. Yep. And okay, let's go to the Chinese now, since I'm here. So Sho, this guy already has so many raids, right? So he already has from the beginning shot, S rank shot, which you could shoot from distance, right? Like Matsuyama and like Riverwool and who else? Santana, yeah. And also he has block and what's this? Interception, block already. So all you need is tackle as a defense, right? And there is tackle already here. So you could maximize this B rank, so you should definitely. And this I think is pass. You can also get pass. And there's going to be a volley as well in the future for you guys, but volley you're not going to be using. I don't see, I barely saw anyone using this guy's volley, because he's DMF. It's hard for you to bring him up to the penalty area, right? Yeah, so what you want to do is you put that pass here and tackle here, and you're over. You'll be having the perfect show. Yeah, because he has shot, block, tackle, interception, and pass after you get the ball from the opponent, right? So that's what you need for the defensive character. He's a DM, so he's not a defense, but still DM is as it says literally, it's defensive midfielder. So you should be defensive. And to let you guys know how strong this dude is, as if you look at him as a defensive character, because he's DM obviously, right? If you compare him with Fes Matsuyama, okay, this guy would be better. I would say this guy is better. Yes. Of course, Matsuyama is really good. He's fast character, so he has good balanced parameter because his offense is at 16,000 altogether and defense is 17,000, so around the same, but Sho is actually exceeding him for defense, and physical at 15,771 for Matsuyama. So his physical is better than Sho, but I would say the skills Sho has already, he has all 3 blocks. Yeah, one is tackle. It could be maximized, which means it's like S rank level 1 strength, and others are both A. You can't level these easily, but still it's A is good enough, right? So it's gonna be as an opponent, if you match up against him, you'll be really you'll really have to think what to do, or else he'll take it from you. And he has S rank shot, which Matsuyama doesn't have, right? And this shot is pretty strong. It's 450. 450 is like fire shot or drive shot. It's the same level, and it doesn't lose momentum. Although of course his stats, he's not a forward type of character, so his shot isn't that super strong, but it's on the 5,000s. So it's not like useless or anything. I've played against someone who has Sho, and he made it off me when I was using green Wakabayashi, which is like a better upgraded version of your Wakabayashi that's on the global version. So that's how strong he is. He's useful. I would say, I hate to say it because I love Matsuyama, but I think as a defensive character, Sho is better. Yes. Okay, so that's how strong Sho is, and let's check out Hisho, the other Chinese. Fei Shan is how you pronounce his name. In Japan, we call him Hisho, but yeah, anyways. So he's forward. How strong is he? Look at his stats. He's super strong. Yeah, he is strong for sure. I think as a forward character, or okay, let me tell you something good. Where'd it go? Yeah. But one thing you have to be careful is he only has low ball and high ball shots, so he doesn't have normal shot. Or I think he might in the future, but C rank, yeah, I think it was like power shot or something from the ground. But it's C rank, so although his stats are super good, it's not gonna be that threatening, right? Yeah, so basically how you use him is you have to bring him to within the penalty area and pass to him, so that you could have either of one of these two. But what's good is both these shots are 475 maximum, which is super strong. It's like Raiju shot, right? Same strength, and whichever ball is good. There's no difference. Well, actually, he's better at high ball, right here. Yeah. So I guess high ball is of course better. That's weird. How come it's not in the main skill then? It doesn't make sense. Anyways, yeah. So that's how strong he is, and his shot. How strong his shot is. Let me tell you something. So #1 shooter, even in Japan or global, is Brian Clivert. Okay, the Dream Collection one, of course. And then second comes Dreamfest Hino, which should come to you in the near future, okay? And third is the new Vulcan in Japan only. Okay, it just came as a new Dream Collection in Japan. Fourth comes Dreamfest Napoleon. This is the most recent fest character in Japan as well, so it should come to you someday. And fifth comes Raiju Hyuga. His is super strong. His shooting power is 7,920, right? So it's a bit, like 100 above this guy. And then him. So he's strong. He's very strong. especially in the global version because, well, actually, his power exceeds Raiju Hyuga. Raiju Hyuga only has, well, not only, but 6,838. So it exceeds Raiju by like 150. Yeah, so I think their shooting power at the end, when you multiply it, or like do the math, it should be around the same, I think. Yeah, that's how strong this guy is. So this guy is a real good character. Together with Shodo, the two Chinese characters are really strong. Okay. And who else? Whoops. Vulcan. This Vulcan is a bit and the two French. Okay. So first, Vulcan. Is he good? I won't be able to do the transfer. Actually, I don't. It's already 21 minutes. I'll do it in another video, next video. Sorry. I'll write that in on the title as well, or title, or maybe description, so that you guys don't get wait for the transfer, and at the end you don't get it. Yeah, that's not fair. So I'll write it in the description or somewhere. But anyways, so Vulcan. Here. So he's a very unique character. How do I mean unique is, look at his stats. So he's a powerful shooter, a blocker, and his power is really high, like Hisho or Raiju, around the same. So he has a Vulcan, he has all types of shots. So he's a really strong, powerful shooter. If you look at him as a shooter, he will be useful. Yeah, but other stuff are really weak, so you won't be able to use him for anything else. Yeah, so if you pass to him, when you pass to him, you want to make sure that he's already in the range where he could make the goal, or else you don't want to match up against other opponent where you still have distance and you want to dribble. You can't. You're not gonna win. Yeah. So how you use him is, this could be said to Hisho as well, but yeah, you have to pass where he's good enough, close enough to make the goal. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, he's a powerful shooter. That is for sure. And the two French guys. So as I might have already said in the past, Pierre, the blue Pierre that's already in the game from the initial stage, will be super strong with the new passive. Okay, he's gonna have 30% boost on all parameter if you use him together with Napoleon. That's super strong. His offense will be like near 20,000. His defense like 18,500. His physical like late 17,000. That's super strong. That's like Fest, right? So compared to that, so today we don't use this green Pierre anymore, but until that passive came and the Fest Pierre came to the Japanese version, this was the strongest. So at the moment in the global version, this will be your strongest. And what's good about him is he has this butterfly tackle. So even if when the passive comes to blue Pierre, or when the Dreamfest Pierre comes, you'll be able to use this tackle or teach this tackle. You will want to teach this tackle. This is the only tackle Pierre has. Yeah, so this in that sense, this is going to be really important. Yeah, and look at his stats. His tackle is super high on the 6,000s. Yeah, so that's high. But and his OMF, but he could tackle. That's good, right? And his tackle stats is like one of the strongest in the game. So that's good, I would say. It's unique because as an AM character, there's not many characters who are so strong with defensive skills. So yeah, I think I used to use him for a long time. So if you get this Pierre, don't be depressed because it won't be the strongest later. No, it's gonna be strong for like a while, and I was using him for like pretty long time as a starting lineup. So yeah. And Napoleon, last but not Napoleon. Actually, frankly speaking, I would say he's not that good. Yeah, I don't see many people use him. even from the launch of this character in Japan, because his shot is only at like 5,600 and although he's a forward and his main skill is well, it's Eiffel Tower attack, but he also has cannon shot S, right? So he's supposed to be a forward, strong shooter, but he's not. Actually, his shot is only 5,600, his power is only 5,100, and his cannon shot, although it's S, is only 420 at max. That's not strong as S rank shot, right? Yeah, so I would say it's difficult. If you have some other forwards already, like Hyuga, Schneider, or who else, these new characters like Hisho or whoever, you're not going to use him, to be honest. Yeah. So, yep, I think I covered everything, right? Finally. Yeah, so many characters for you guys. We never had so many at once. I envy you for that, and I hope you guys do good on this new gacha for those who are pulling. But be careful, because in like 1 week time or something, there will be the next fest, and I think at least there will be Hino, at least, and he's forward. And if not only Hino, they'll probably maybe bring some many more characters at the same time, like they did for collection or this time's gacha or transfer. So yeah, please think carefully when you gacha or transfer, okay? Yeah, so I guess I'll finish here for today, and sorry about the transfer I mentioned earlier that I'll do it in the next video. It's already 26.5 minutes. So yeah, so for those who haven't subscribed to my channel, please do, and I'll be bringing you some more various information about Captain Tsubasa, so please do, and stay tuned for my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.